when Mansur al-Halaj says, I'm al-Haq, I am the truth, he was not speaking. Allah, who is the truth, was speaking through him, using his mouth. Now, you must be sure, should you ever reach the point of saying, I am God, that who is saying I am God is God, not you. Okay? That means you must have destroyed yourself and your personality. But so this is where all these multiple things come in. That at any given point, because the Sheikh is nothing, empty, void, that void is filled up by the particular saint or whoever it is that wishes to say something. But it's not only that, it's the other way around as well. From the unseen, people speak to you when you learn how to hear the unseen. People speak to you and they themselves don't know that they are giving voice to some message to you from the unseen. Okay? I'll give you a very concrete example which happened to me. I was in Konya. I was in the mosque or somewhere, I think, and after the prayers, whatever it was, a man came up and introduced himself. He spoke a little English, and he said he was a mathematician or something. However, I didn't hear of that. Well, I heard a bit of it, but simultaneously I heard him saying, why do you sit down for the nafle namaz? Why do you sit on the floor? Because that is only for people who are sick or invalid or unable to stand up. Otherwise, even though it's nothing, you should stand up. I've always stood up unless for some reason I'm totally unable. And he told it to me in such a way that I knew it wasn't. I didn't hear what he was saying, but I heard these words come through the sound of his mouth. And this has happened on a number of occasions, that the divine has spoken through somebody, or from, it may be a sound also, it may be an animal, it may be something else. But that at that moment, the unseen speaks to you directly. Directly. And you know it is this. And a saint can speak to you also this way. I've seen this when I've met on occasions, and in the Urs, Khwaja, for example, and they come into this world at the end, towards the end of their Urs. At that point, you don't actually need to go to their shrine because they're not there. They're wandering around Ajmer or Khan, and they can speak to you, but they may speak to you in the guise of, let us say, a road sweeper. Which is why you must be very careful, be respectful to everybody. You don't want to accidentally say something to the same. I've had it from a road sweeper who has spoken to me. Now, he spoke, I suppose, in Turkish. I don't know, but that wasn't what I heard. I heard the saying some words. He was actually all around the continent at that time. And that has happened on several occasions in different ways. And at the time, very often, you even don't know it yourself. You hear it. What? Now, the most foolish thing to do would be to run after that road sweeper and say, how are you Khwaja? Because he's not. It just spoke through him at that moment. Huh? So and if an animal does something, and from that you see a sign telling you something or the other, you must do this or you must do that. You don't then think, well, let's suppose it was a cat, and you say, cats are sacred, or something. What? No, at that moment Allah spoke to you using that animal or whatever it was. That was his language at that moment. But it was not the cat. It was Allah speaking, but it appeared in the sound of the meowing of a cat or the action of a cat or whatever it happens to be. So all the time, everywhere, everything is a sign of Allah happening. It's for you to read those signs. But do not confuse the signs with the one who is speaking. This was the fault that happened in Hinduism. What happened in Hinduism? Some miraculous thing happened very early on to a village. And it was associated with, let us say, a tree. Okay? The villager thought, that tree is sacred. So he painted it white. Huh? Now all the other villagers, something sacred happened here. So they put a few things there. And then they started to put statues and make a temple and all this kind of thing. What was the fundamental mistake? It wasn't that there wasn't a miraculous event there. It was that you don't take that miraculous event to be that thing in that place. You take it to be from Allah Himself.